Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Our Fabrizio Romano will be one of our monitoring spirits. They'll come and let us know some kind of things will go happen for Arsenal. So Baba can let us know say Arsenal will begin negotiation for Declan Rice for June. He gets, and that same June, Bayer Leverkusen will seal their deal for Granit Xhaka. He gets, so now things will go happen. So we'll just watch how Arsenal won't do all these things. And I know say now, from what I hear now, Manchester City don't even enter the race to sign Declan Rice because you get one defensive midfielder with them buy. We're not from Leeds, I think Leeds, Calvin Phillips. We then buy making him play for them, but the guy no really play anything. People are saying no fit their style of play. They used to Rodri most of the times. So now they are looking at bringing a Declan Rice over to that. They look at Declan Rice, they look at Joshua Kimmich. So I never know who they want really sign. Although all the bookmakers, everybody, all the signs, symbols, indices, everything is pointing to the fact that Arsenal is going to get this Declan Rice. So, but at the end of the day, we'll get them last. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. For me, if we go get Declan Rice, it will be a massive improvement and it will make a whole lot of sense. Alright, Juventus don't get 10 points deduction after the court of appeal. Don't look into that their case get. So now when you check the Serie A table, because you say Juventus don't do like maybe 7th or 8th, they're out of European places get. Though they still get like 2 matches to go, so they can still at least maybe qualify for Europa League or qualify for UEFA Europa Conference League. So what are the indications of get all the things will go happen because of what are the consequences of this 10-point deduction? Number one, they no go Champions League. Number two, they no go Europa League again, and they no go like to play for UEFA Europa Conference League, which means stars like all those kind of Vlahovic, they would like to find their square root. All those kind of Weston McKennie, they would like to find their square root and go and look for another club. Players like Adrian Rabiot, they would like to go look for another club to go and play. So that brings us back to number one question. Is Arsenal going back for Dusan Vlahovic? And you get another news I come here this morning when I do my research. Do you know that Mauricio Pochettino don't tell Bolly, will be the owner of Chelsea, say he need a number 9. He don't want to be like Tuchel or be like other people who they use Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is a midfielder that was converted to play the number 9 role. So he don't tell them say we need a sharp number 9, like a centre forward with the very bulky and can bully people like Haaland, like Lukaku. So those are the things he needs. So now he don't tell them say give me this player, Dusan Vlahovic. So now be their number 1 priority for Chelsea now because they don't have a centre forward. Now if Chelsea gets this Dusan Vlahovic, the other question we have to ask is what happens to Lukaku, which means Lukaku will be sold. That is why people like Paul Merson will be our legend. They come outside and let us know, say they advise them at say make them go sign Lukaku because it will make a whole lot of sense for us. The guy is just 30 years old, he will give you that target man vibe. And as we did now, gone are the days where they sign young players. Now Arteta don't they change in transfer strategy, going for experience. You get those who don't fight for something before. You get that is what he's looking for. So let's just see how everything will turn out at the end of the day. If you check out Lukaku did for Champions League final, the guy can go win and move. Okay, so let's just see how it turns out. David Einstein will be one of the journalists for the Athletic. Himself don't come outside and let us know say Mohamed Kudus say he won't come once for Ajax. Not too long ago, I told you guys that Ajax hierarchy offer him a contract extension because his present contract is expected to expire in 2025. So they can't offer him a new deal and he rejected the deal he gets because he don't look say the EPL is a very attractive league. It shows all the stars really outside, everybody they scam EPL and EPL now it happens. Everybody won't go there, go play for the EPL because you see next season this EPL is going to show why it is the toughest league in the world. It is always exciting and very sweet to get. So we'll just watch. Why would they bring up this Mohamed Kudus news now? Because Arsenal have been linked to him in the past. So we don't know whether Arsenal still want to sign him, whether we are still interested in him. So let's just keep our fingers crossed and see how everything will end at the end of the day. Referee Damot Gallagher don't come aside for the show. We say they're going to analyze the Arsenal match. Don't be just Arsenal match. They analyze EPL matches, referee decisions. So Baba Conto say if you watch the match where Arsenal play against Brighton, it can one situation whether Moriet, I don't forget the name of that player, we push Gabriel Jesus. When Gabriel Jesus come forward and then instead of referee to give penalty or if I even check out to know what is up, they can't give Gabriel Jesus yellow card for simulation, saying dive. So referee Damos Gallagher come to replay the incident, come talk say ideally Gabriel Jesus supposed to get a penalty there because that was actually a foul against. But this one medicine after this, don't have to say nothing. And if they say they give us a penalty and we score, if we change the fortune, if we change the outcome of that match, if we not end the way it ended, but it is what it is. That one of the things I don't know what in Vasi, and that is why people like the PGMOL boss get they come outside they talk say maybe next season the talk where the VAR referees they tell the main referee on the pitch they go maybe televise or maybe later they go bring out the audio tape so that people go really know what's in they happen for these EPL referees and the VAR, what's they happen for their mind. And if you take into consideration the recommendations where Henry recommended to PGMOL say at the end of every match, make all the Sky Sports, they interview the referees, ask them if there are some questionable calls, ask them why did you make this call? What did make you think? Say what was your judgment? Ask them. Say after match, they go interview the coach. So okay, I just see the match, all this kind of, I just see this one. Interview the referee also say okay, what did make you give this thing? What did make you talk to this one apparent, this one apparent? Because most times na their judgment they use judge things to get. So at the end of the day, they can say maybe it could have been a penalty because whether I like it or yes, not be everything via the check. Yes, so it is what it is. So Damogala I don't talk to you, so it don't happen. We say it don't happen. Alright, Kevin De Bruyne himself don't come outside on the talk. So Baba Khan don't say they very, very hungry. He gets to still win many things moving forward. They won't win more things next season. You can see they never tire to the win because them don't win the title, they win one other cup again. So they're looking at okay, they won't play against what they call a Manchester United, whether it's the FA Cup or thereabout. I think it's the FA Cup. They won't play one cup shot final. So they look to win that one, win the league title and go and win the Champions League to complete a treble again. So they see they never tire to the win. So it is what it is. So we just give Arsenal warning. They say next season is going to be a banger. We'll go the race again. So let's just see everything goes. Look at Man City, the way they take complete. Look at they one statistics while I read this, they want reports. They got to say the players when Man City rest against Chelsea ahead of the Champions League man, they are worth 477 million. You get the list, John Stones, Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne, as in the list plenty. And the people they come put for the field of play against Chelsea, if you look that line of people against Chelsea, now still men Ben. So that's because to say this is the $477 million problem that Arsenal have, because we cannot match them, but we are trying to match them. So next season we are going to try and correct some of the errors that we did. And some people keep forgetting that we have a young manager who is learning on the job. So I believe say the mistakes we do for this season, by the summer transfer window, we will try to buy and strengthen so that we correct all those things on the field of play next season. So let's keep our fingers crossed and see how next season will be. For those who know, they are aware. So Mikel Arteta they determined to convince Gundogan to join Arsenal. In fact, the news we're going to hear now be say Arsenal they prepare contract offer for Gundogan. Now other contradictory reports when they talk say Man City until the way Arsenal they push for this Gundogan, they won't accept the terms of Gundogan because Gundogan they talk say won't come out for Man City. All he's saying is don't give me 1 year, give me like 2-3 years, make I still stay for here again so that I go enjoy myself. Maybe after 1 year now I'll come and disturb me for deal again again. So Arsenal they promise and that one say okay, we'll give you whatever you want again. So them now don't they forced to rethink their own transfer policy. Want to say okay because the guy is 32 years old already. So they really say okay, we'll give you whatever you want. So we never know how everything will end. I don't think Barcelona is still in the mix because Gundogan they talk say he no one go Spain, he wants to remain for the EPL. And if you want to remain for EPL, if Man City no carry him, now Arsenal will carry him because their style of play is very similar. So let's just see how everything will end at the end of the day because they say Arteta they very close with Gundogan. So let's just keep watching. Newcastle don't qualify for Champions League for those who know they are aware. After them draw, I think 0-0 with Leicester yesterday. So they just needed the points to qualify. So they've qualified. Everybody can celebrate for that St. James Park. And what does this go to tell you? What this says is just that money is very important. Money can change your fortunes. Get if not be money, what's Newcastle they fight for Champions League? Newcastle, they just enjoy and why it lasts, because next season is going to be very, very difficult. Then they play like once a week. You get, apart from the domestic cups, they don't be like Arsenal, will be so they play Europa League before come face the league, or like Man City, they play like 2-3 competitions. You get, so then by next season, by the time they combine this Champions League and play every 3-4 days, after they go understand, say it easy. It is easy to get into the top 4, to enjoy those things, but to keep staying there, keep returning there. Now they're going to say no easy. Look at Liverpool. Liverpool no make top. They don't make top 4. They don't qualify for Champions League. Look at Spurs. They were there last season. They don't qualify. What does that go to show you? Look at Chelsea. People don't win Champions League not too long ago. They don't even make any of the European slots. What does that go to tell you? You see, this league, it's very, very difficult. And next season is going to be more and more tougher, like Shaka talk. JB Carragher and Gary Neville don't come as I can agree on Odegaard. Say Odegaard is supposed to win the young player of the season, even though he's 24, which should not be regarded as a young player like that. Guess what? At the end of the day, they say they're surprised, say in they eligible for the award. So they say if not them, they will just give the guy, because the guy was a standout performer at Arsenal. You get, everybody start the same time. Saka they play when they play where. At some point, Saka just fizzle out. You get, he lost form. Partey lost form. Saliba get injured away, come out for contention. So Odegaard stood still. You get, he was in place to make sure that since you're going according to plan, chipping in the goals, chipping in the assists, giving in good performances every match, week in, week out. You get, so for that reason, this guy should be given the award of the young player of the season. You get, so but nobody them will decide everything, but then just put their opinion out there, say that like this is supposed to be. So like the Arsenal lovers, it is what it is. I'm gonna be there the news for end. So Team Sherwood all come outside also come to talk, say Arsenal wait and see now. Say Arsenal no go sign players like Nicolas Pepe any longer, because they don't move past that era of players. Players will say they go dey average, they really do anything there. So with the way they play now, the way they don't recruit, like if we check Arsenal's recent transfer policy, their recruitment drive, you go see say they don't come out from some kind of average players. They are now going for experience and skill. They don't go for talent and potential again. Now they're going for a day body, if it day, get those are the things they are going for, because when you look at the future, we are going to phase 4, and this is very, very important. So we know that this phase 3 will be now. We don't do a lot of mistakes, so because we sign some potential players here and there, average players here and there. Even when I came out and said we had average players, people were calling for my head that I should not be saying that. But when you look at the future, look at the transfer blueprint, look at the transfer policy, you see that we are going for incredible players, men. Yes, so that's what I'm expected to see, and Team Sherwood is also saying that. So, well, I'm just excited again. This transfer window, and also we'll go sign confirm. Alright, Iglitare will be the Lazio sporting director. Don't come outside and make one confession. So Babadi of the opinion say they may have to sell Sergej Milinkovic-Savic this summer, because I don't really know what to be the situation when they go on for there, but from the look of things, they are likely to sell him. And this guy has been linked to Arsenal, because Arsenal is interested in the style of play. He's very, very physical, you get. And for the midfield, the guy will give us much needed experience. So let's just see whether Arsenal, because if we check our transfer wish list, there are a lot of players we did there, we don't just scatter there, and everybody, don't say Arteta, Edu Gaspar, Richard Gallagher, we don't get that scale of preference in the order of priority. Say, okay, this is what we need, this is what we need, this is a player we need, this player we need. So from what they get, Declan Rice is the number 1 target. After they've gotten him, maybe they can look at other players, because for as long as Xhaka they leave, we need at least 2 midfielders, at least 2. You get 2 defensive and 1 playmaker. That's the way me I decide, because Odegaard alone cannot do the job, and Fabio Vieira, unless maybe next season is going to be his like banger season, you get. If not, I go say we'll get another player. Even if not James Ward-Prowse, that guy said get experience, just that he's playing for a very, very small team, which is Southampton, that have gone relegation. So the guy, if you go there, dangle small money for their face, then go collect and they will give you the player. So there are so many options out there. We need another creative player so that they go there assist Odegaard. Not be say if Odegaard don't switch off, everybody go switch off. Look at Man City. If you look at that 3-2-4-1, you go see people like Bernardo Silva, you go see Gundogan, you go see Grealish, you go see De Bruyne. These 4 creative maestros, then they behind Erling Haaland. Tell me why they don't go see creative outlets. If Haaland switch off, if Mark Haaland out, Grealish is there to display. If Grealish know the Bernardo Silva there to display, Ike Gundogan there to display, that is the kind of luxury we don't have. At least we just feel get like 2. Look at ordinary Aston Villa. Why do you think they're thriving? Aston Villa have an Emi Buendia and a Coutinho in the middle of the park, giving things out to get creative outlets. We now only one outlet. If you close out, that's the end. Alright, so what we're going to hear is say AC Milan they prepare to contact Balogun agents, say they really like the guy and they won't sign him because of the exploits at Ligue 1 when they do for Reims. So now from 35 million pounds, so we say Arsenal won't collect for the guy head. Now we are hearing that Arsenal can settle for 26 million if they go fit pay money. Now Calcio Mercato, now they let us know all this ones. So well, keep our fingers crossed for me. I know say Arsenal will really cash in on the guy. Let's just see how everything will end at the end of the day. So my dear Arsenal lovers, you know what yesterday, you should check the top left corner of the screen. We'll see the thumbnail. Click on so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now get out.